Teachers at Bilansi High School and Mungia National High School unleash innovative learning strategies amid pandemic chaos.
Radio Philippines Science News. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. You're tuned in to Radio Philippines Science News, where the airwaves with the latest news. I'm Jessica Bernardo, your news anchor.
And I'm Lorie L, your anchor number 2. And guess what? It's time to kick off your day with another exciting edition of Radio Philippines Science News. So, grab your cup of coffee, sit back, and let us be your companions for the next hour.
That's right, Miss Lorie. We've got the fantastic lineup in store for you today and an insightful discussions.
Absolutely! And hey, if you're just joining us for the first time, welcome abroad. We're thrilled to have you with us. And for our regular listeners, thanks for tuning in once again. Your loyalty means the world to us.
Indeed. Now, let's give you a sneak peek into what's coming up on today's show.
Field reporters are scheduled to interview 2 teachers from separate schools in an inspiring demonstration of their commitment to education and solidarity. This remarkable partnership demonstrates the educators' steadfast dedication to enhancing students' minds, breaking down barriers, and building a sense of community. To interview the first teacher, Jomaren went to Bilansi High School. Jomaren?
Thank you, Lorie. Teacher Melanie Awakan is from Bilanse, Dupax del Norte, Nueva Vizcaya. She graduated in the year 2009 and received an award as a cum laude. She served as a teacher for 14 years and now she is currently the advisor of Grade 8 Aster here in Bilanse High School. Hello, ma'am.
During the pandemic in the year 2020, regular classes are disrupted to avoid the spread of COVID-19 viruses in the schools. Despite that, education must continue to produce professionals who can help our country. So as a teacher, can you please share us the strategies that you have conducted to ensure that education is continuing even if the students are not attending face-to-face classes, ma'am?
During the pandemic, education must continue. Now, in our place, we didn't have internet connection, and most of our students are kids of farmers, so they were not able to get some gadgets or any tutors. Now, as public school teachers, we were given modules. One is the alternative delivery module and the learning activity sheets. What we did was we purchased photocopiers and we photocopied the modules per quarter. We gave the students 1 module per student, and we were about 50 personnel in the school. We were divided per drop points. Those drop points were different barangays because we are feeder schools. We catered to not only in our municipality but the nearby far-flung municipalities. So going back, we were given drop points, so we brought all the modules. We used our own resources, like we asked our husbands to drive us to the drop points just to bring the heavy modules. And with that, first we gave the modules, we gave instructions, and after 2 weeks or 1 month, we came again and retrieved the modules. During those times, some students didn't have any tutors because their parents were for farmers and were not able to finish college. So some of us came house to house. We instructed the students and helped them in a way that we can.
Thank you, ma'am.
You said you use modular modalities to continue learning. What were the challenges that you have encountered during those times, ma'am?
The challenges that we encounter during the modular learning are I can remember 2. First is non-appearance of the students. they did not come to get their modules. That's why we personally went to their homes. And second is that no submission during the set time. So what I think some of them were not really able to understand the instructions, and the others are working along with their parents so that they can have something to bring in the table. So what we did, our solution was to come up with a team from our school, one English teacher, one science, and one mathematics. We went to the house of the students so that we could give them a proper instruction. And sometimes we can spend 2 hours per home, so it's not enough. And sometimes when we reach the homes of the students, we also do not there are no people in the home because they went to the fields to help their parents. So sometimes we really go to the fields as well.
Can you give some advice to students who are facing major challenges with their education, ma'am?
I would only give one, and that is set your mind or have a good mindset. If you really want to overcome the challenges that you encounter at present, you need to set your mind that you need to overcome it. If you're having difficulties, those are just it doesn't last long. So you need to solve those difficulties right away because it will have a greater effect in your future. If you want your children to experience the same way, then you can quit and have your life the easier way. If you want to prepare yourself and be a blessing to your children in the future, then solve your problem right away. So if you're challenged with the difficulties that you encountered, those are just uh, it doesn't last long. So you better review and set your mind.
Do you have a last message to the students, parents, and other listeners, ma'am?
Yes, I have. And I would like to leave everyone a saying which gave a very big impact in me. So it says, the only thing that is standing between you and success is yourself.
Thank you very much for your time, ma'am. I am sure that the students and other listeners have learned a lot and grasped the knowledge and wisdom from you. Have a wonderful and productive day, ma'am. This is Jomaran J. Badalier from Bilanse High School. Lorie?
Thank you, Jomaren Batalier. We'll be right back after some advertisements. Hey there, lovesick listeners. Feeling like your heart has been run over by a steamroller? Well, we have some news that will put a smile on your face. Introducing Science to the Rescue. Yep, you heard it right. Turns out science isn't just for nerds in lab coats. It's also a secret weapon against heartbreak.
Wow!
From chemistry to biology, we've got the tools to mend even the most broken of hearts. Say goodbye to endless sobbing sessions and hello to a new era of heart-mending magic. With Science to the Rescue, we're not just healing hearts, we're making them stronger than ever before. So why wallow in despair when you could be basking in the glory of scientific salvation? Tune in now and let the power of science turn your heartbreak into a happily ever after.
You're my sweetest
Science to the rescue, because who needs Cupid when you've got chemistry? Don't miss out.
It's true.
Time check, 11:30 in the morning. This time check is brought to you by H. Lorie's Secret Fabcon, your partner in making your clothes clean and smell like paradise. Shop now, 10 pesos SRP.
Radio Philippines Science News.
We're back, and it is now 11:31 in the morning.
And you are turning in SCI 63.2 radio station, the true home of Philippine news, make you interested and make you amused. Back to our discussion, let's go to another one. This time, Elizabeth Mejia will give us the update. Elizabeth?
Thank you, Jessica.
During the time of pandemic, our world stopped, and this caused a great impact in our lives, especially in the field of education. Learning must continue. Alternative ways must be done to teach students without meeting them face-to-face, since direct contacts are prohibited. Can you still imagine our situation that time? It is so very suffocating. Can you still remember how we survived that time? It is so very difficult and challenging. And to prove that despite all that difficult and challenging situation, life must go on. Education must go on. And today, we will interview one of the teachers of Mungia National High School who experienced teaching during the time of pandemic. Here with us today is none other than Ma'am Maria Corina Lango Ducusin, Master Teacher 2. Good day, ma'am. I am Elizabeth Lazaro Mejia, a student of NBSU Bambang. I am so very grateful that despite of your busy schedule, you lend us your time for this interview. By the way, ma'am, during the time of pandemic in the year 2020, regular classes are disrupted to avoid the spread of COVID-19 virus in the schools. Despite that, education must continue to produce professionals who can help our country. So as a high school teacher, can you please share with us the strategies that you have conducted to ensure that education is continuing even if the students are not attending face-to-face classes?
Okay, first and foremost, I would like to greet everyone. Good afternoon, and thank you for considering me as the one that you're going to interview for this topic. So yes, last pandemic time, we really have conducted the classes despite the pandemic. So to avoid being contaminated with the COVID-19 virus, we have done many strategies like modular classes and then online classes. Modular classes for those students who cannot have online due to technical problem or internet problem, and online classes for the students who can avail of the online classes.
Like what you said, ma'am, you use online and modular modalities to continue learning. What were the challenges that you have encountered during those times?
For the online classes, we suffered technical glitch, meaning while you're having your lessons, there are students who cannot connect or sometimes are disconnected in the class. And for the modular ones, there are also students who have no assisters at home and cannot answer their modules by themselves. So they need the assistance of teachers. So those are the different problems that we have encountered.
Thank you, ma'am. Ma'am, may we also know the things that you did to solve or lessen those challenges?
First, for the online classes, we have introduced different programs. One is we provide loads to students who have some gadgets at home but cannot attend due to financial problem. And for others who have gadgets at home, they are going to call their neighbors or their friends who are nearby them for them to attend online classes. And for the modular students, for the students who are attending modular classes and have no assisters at home, the teachers will be calling them in the different learning centers. So we do what we call the learning center visitation, wherein students will, in that learning center, will be called for some mentoring or tutorial, and then we also do home visitation. In the home visitation, we just give few instructions or we just give clarifications on some areas which the students themselves cannot understand.
Thank you, ma'am. And lastly, can you give some advice to students who are facing major challenges with their education? For example, ma'am, the students who are struggling to get a passing grade and the students who cannot focus on their studies because of family problems.
So first, I would like to have first the idea of the students who are struggling to have a passing grade. I don't know what the reasons are, but these students need to focus. They also need to concentrate on their goal. That they need to concentrate on the goal. They have to look at the goal and do not look on either ways, so that they will be able to have the high grades. But however, high grades actually does not define the students. What is important is that the students have to understand that they'll just have maybe a passing grade, yung sabi mo, just a passing grade. Though it's not also enough to just have a passing grade. Maybe at least a grade that will be able to help them be hired also in their job. Because, yes, of course, we also have to admit that in the different workplace, sometimes the rating also of students is one of the criteria that is being used. And then may I also consider these students here who are struggling maybe due to family problem. What I'm going to say here is that the students must concentrate on the goal, or they have to look on the finish line. Meaning, they are going to concentrate like a runner. They are not going to look sideways, because if you're going to look sideways, you'll be disrupted on the different criticisms. Andiyan maraming magsasabi sa kanila na hindi makakatapos yan dahil anak siya ng ganito or meron siyang nararanasan na ganito. So, if you are the student who is facing any problem, for me, you have to look at just your goal. If you wanted to finish your study, then go for it. Just look at the finish line and do not consider the criticisms, so that you'll be able to focus, and in God's time, you'll be able to reach your goal.
Do you have a last message to the students, parents, and other listeners, ma'am?
For the students, learn while you still have time, and focus. And for the parents, I would like to tell that we must support our children. No matter what, they are still our children. So we have to support them, whatever their dreams are. We must be at their back and motivate them or encourage them to move forward, so that they'll be able to finish their goal. And for these students here, you have to study well and just concentrate and iwasan yung tag dito. Ang alam ko kasi ngayon, yung mga bata ngayon is maraming nakaka-distract na sa kanila. Yung daming disruptions. So, kailangan muna, kung talagang ang isang estudyante gusto niyang makatapos, is that kailangan niyang mag-aral talaga ng mabuti. At titingnan niya, kumbaga, the family problems or whatever problems that he has or she has right now should serve as a challenge, as a motivating factor for him or her to move forward, such that mapupursue niya yung kanyang dreams. Okay? So, yun lang. So, siguro, I would like to congratulate all the students who are maybe hiding whatever problems that they have just for them to focus on their studies and move forward. Yun lang.
Thank you, ma'am, for sharing and also for the encouragement. We will remember all those things, especially the motivation and advice on how to focus in studying to achieve whatever dreams and goals in life.
This is Elizabeth Mejia, your field reporter from Mungia National High School. Back to you, Jessica.
Thank you, Elizabeth.
Be an scholar ng bayan at Nueva Vizcaya State University, Bambang Campus, located at Bambang, Nueva Vizcaya. Undergraduate programs offered are Bachelor of Arts in English Language, Bachelor of Science in Biology major in Animal Biology and Plant Biology, Bachelor of Science in Cooperative Development, Bachelor of Science in Public Administration, Bachelor of Science in Mechanical Engineering, Bachelor of Science in Electrical Engineering, Bachelor of Science in Electronic and Communication Engineering, Bachelor of Science in Computer Engineering, Bachelor of Elementary Education, Bachelor of Secondary Education major in English, Filipino, Mathematics, Sciences, Social Studies, Bachelor of Physical Education, Bachelor of Technology and Livelihood Education, Bachelor of Science in Computer Science, Bachelor of Science in Hospitality Management,
Bachelor of Science in Industrial Technology with the following fields of specialization: Automotive Technology, Civil Technology, Computer Technology, Cosmetology, Drafting Technology, Electrical Technology, Electronics Technology, Food Technology, Garments Technology, Mechanical Technology, Refrigeration and Air Conditioning Technology, Welding and Fabrication Technology, Bachelor of Science in Information Technology. NBSU also offer graduate programs, Doctor of Philosophy majors in Organization, Development and Planning, Master in Public Administration, major in Local Government Administration, Doctor of Education major in Educational Management, Master of Arts in Education, majors in Educational Administration, English and Filipino, Master of Science in Teaching major in General Science.
Join us at NBSU. Re-engage, re-innovate, re-empower.
Time check, Philippine Standard Time 11:41 in the morning. This time check is brought to you by Austro Malaysia, your partner in making your bones strong and always young. Shop now for 10,000 pesos only.
This moment, we've reached the end of another broadcast day here at Radio Philippine Science News. It's time for us to bid you farewell until tomorrow.
But before we go, we want to take a moment to thank all of our listeners for tuning in. Your support means the world to us. Without you, we wouldn't have a reason to be here doing what we really love. And of course, a big shout out to our viewers on our Facebook page.
So as we prepare to signing off for the night, we want to wish you all a peaceful day, and always remember, even though the broadcast may be over, you can always find us online on our Facebook page, Radio Philippine Science News. So until next time, take care and don't forget to stay hydrated. This is Jessica Bernardo.
And this is Lorie L
Signing off. Radio Philippine Science News.
SCI 63.2 Radio Station, the true home of Philippine news. Make you interested, make you amused.